live. Let's put on the computer cam. There we go. Hey, it's Wednesday night. It's Mom with the Mats. I'm Matt.
And I'm Matt.
And that's Matt, yes. And welcome. So, let's get us on Facebook. Getting us on the Facebook.
Put those on.
Hey, and there we are live on Facebook. So, welcome everyone. Need to get that. I have a logo right over my face. That's great. So tonight we're gonna be doing some modeling. So
I did put those on.
we're gonna be working on the Ford GT. We're gonna be working on a couple of cars.
Let's see, I got.
Let's put the overhead cam there. All right, there you go. Overhead cam.
Opened that one up recently at home, so I'll be working on that one while waiting on stuff to dry on the other one, and vice versa.
And I'm working on the engine pieces of the Ford GT, and then gonna be working on. Oh, let's see. Quick little build here. The Soviet field howitzer, and continue working on my 177 F-16. So we'll be working on those, and I might crack open my 2013 Boss Mustang. So that's what we're doing tonight. Let's do the dual cam. There we go. Dual cam, dual cam, dual cam. Remember to comment or ask any questions on Facebook or YouTube. Let's get that up now. Turn that down there.
Where is? Yes, there we go.
Now let's see. Hey, Corey Phillips is watching.
The X11. Okay.
Corey, you need to join us on YouTube. Better camera angles, better views. Facebook won't play nice.
Thanks, Zuckerberg. All right, let me. Come on. Hey, new phone. This one's getting slow and glitchy. Thinking about switching to Google phones.
Yeah, I like Google phones.
Me got one or know people that?
Or no, I have an Android. They don't make it anymore, but
Thinking about getting a Google Pixel, like an older Google Pixel.
my brother Eric has one, likes it. So probably I'll be jumping to once.
I've been a Samsung guy for so long, but every one I've gotten in the last 3 or 4 years is junk.
Yeah.
It'll last me 6 months until they start being slow, and it drives me up the wall. You can get like they're at Google Pixel 7 now, I think.
Yep.
You can get like a 3 or a 4 for like $100.
Nice. Well, there's some where you can get they'll do like the 6, I think, and for like free with your.
Yeah, I have like a contract or a plan, or I use like, this is like a Go phone basically, but I have it on auto pay.
Oh, okay.
That way I can avoid any kind of contracts with people, even though I have never left AT&T since I've joined them.
Gotcha.
Did all that. But I like having the option to jump ship, even though I never plan on jumping ship.
Yeah.
Alright, we're done with suspension on this. This is purely.
There you go. Here, let's do the Matt 1 or Matt 2 cam. There you go. A little bit close.
So yeah, this is the cool part about this particular kit. The tire front suspension actually turns, so we don't have to worry about getting the wheels to point the same direction because by default they will be.
That is always a hard thing to do.
Very.
With doing a car.
Very. I was going to remember how on the 71 Charger kit the rear axle's bent. I went to go take the axle out of the Bear kit. It's bent too. It's just how it is. So I sanded the part that the wheel glues to and cut some of it off to where the wheel would be loose on there.
Okay.
And I just held it straight and I super glued it down. So it'll be fine.
Oh, good.
Because I didn't particularly want to sand and paint another axle. But as soon as I got it out of the box and realized, oh, it's bowed just as bad as the one already on there. So, all right, looks like I'm going to be building the dash and steering column. Which is also kind of new because most of the time these are one-piece dashes.
That is not.
Looks to be at least a 3-piece dash, 4-piece dash. Steering column's usually 2 or 3 pieces. The dash is supposed to be black and it's molded in black and it doesn't look like crap molded in black, so we won't have to paint it. Did you decal your dash already?
I did. Most definitely.
Remember, kids, always decal your dash.
The only one I did not do.
That super tiny one we were talking about?
Yes, that one right there. The GT Ford one, which is bigger than, it's like 3 millimeters long and 1 millimeter wide.
Yeah. That one seemed a little silly.
Yeah. So that one did
Couldn't even read it.
Right, so that did not go in. Tiffany's watching on Facebook, so Stephanie or was.
Oops.
We got 3 people on the YouTubes. Say hi. If you're modeling, tell us what you're modeling. If you're modeling along with us.
Oops, I don't want to do that. Cancel. I want to exit full screen and share this. Share to groups.
There you go. Chris, Ken, and
there we go. Full screen. That's the live chat, but okay, it is. There we go. There we go.
there's no seam line on this hose that I can find.
Music to my ears, I hate singing it on a hose. Alright, this appears to be the mid-section of the dash, and this is the top section. paint just a little bit of it. How's this go on there exactly? Because this is a little wonky. That doesn't seem right.
What piece of black magic is this? Any idea? The chrome piece?
Let me see the actual piece.
Distributor?
No. I see these on there, but I can't tell you they're actually for.
So witchcraft.
Yeah, that's the Mr. Fusion.
Mr. Fusion? Gotcha.
Yeah.
It plugs into the flux capacitor.
Something to that effect, anyway. This fits weird. I mean, it fits perfectly, but this fits weird. The piece itself is weird. Alright.
Hey, back to somebody watching on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Join us over on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe.
There we go. Now it's gone.
Extended my brush too far. It's bending it.
Alright. Come on. Sit correctly. 100. That's fine. That's fine. Get out. The light.
Evaporate. Where's everybody at tonight? Switch back to Wednesday because that was our popular
Yeah.
night, and now we're down to me and me watching you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's Wednesday, it's where everyone. The last couple we've done have populated. less busy ones.
I know.
No, I tagged Chris in the Facebook share, so
Yeah.
I do know. There'll be a white piece that goes over top of this. Alright. Let's see.
Okay, let's get that out.
Where's this supposed to go? Where's your dash?
In my car.
Is it?
It's up there. Just lift the body off.
Okay, it goes here. Okay, that makes a little more sense. White piece is a two-piece white piece. Alright. Alright, where is the white piece? What am I looking for here? Top number 1. Eight, 9.
And there goes 2, 3. Go get it.
8, 8.
Alright. Go back to 3-point washing there. That's all
Yeah.
I wanted.
Go with that.
Pop in on YouTube, make sure you say hi.
Yeah, please do. That way, we see a number of people watching, but we don't see the names of people. So, let's see. I'm currently sanding on dash pads, I believe. Slash, this would be the airbag cover portion of the dash. And it'll go on there. This is I believe this is just dash trim, not the specific piece. So it'll go on there.
1 second. Let's do. There you go. It's all you.
See, this is just dash trim. And it'll go here. Once I get it sanded down properly, and then this one goes up here. And then there'll be the dash, main dash pad will go there. And it'll all stack together like that. And then I can put the steering column together. Like that's 3 pieces, that'll be nice. and Simpel. Yeah, we just gotta sand off where we cut it off the sprue. I like my green Tamiya sticks, not Tamiya, Flory sticks.
Head 5, never 3.
So it says 4 on mine. But yeah. Few passes off on this, and all the cut marks are gone. And we just glue it right on down there. I'll be using the Tamiya regular, or Tamiya extra thin, the medium green. This is the extra thin quick settings. This is a super glue variant, basically, which I used earlier. And we have the regular orange cap. Let's see, we got that, and then we use super glue. It's mainly that kind of glue. Yeah. The 3 Tamiya glues, the sprue glue, which is kind of a glue, the super glue, the Loctite brand, I believe, with the squeeze stuff. We use the crystal clear glue. Hey, Darren. Glad you could pop in for a second.
Thanks for joining us. Welcome, Mile Mats.
He's a car I used to work with. That's the one I used to work with. You'll appreciate what I'm working on. Being a car guy, I'm working on that one. Oop, upside down.
There you go.
Working on that right now. The interior dash part of it. I have painted the body already to that. You've probably seen that. There it is. On my Facebook. Trying to do the heritage version the best I can. Got that one there, and I got this one sitting on the floor. Started working on it. I'm not gonna do DOMs like it is on the box. I'm gonna do black with white interior and a regular chrome bumper in the front. And I'm not gonna do the cream stripes on the hood. I'm gonna do plain white. And that's what that one's gonna be, with a white interior. I think it will good. But yeah, we're gluing dash parts down right now. But yeah, thanks for popping in and taking a look at what we're doing.
Yeah. Got any questions for us? Put them in the chat.
Yeah, I got that one going. I got the 71 Charger kit that's at a standstill right now till warmer weather, because it gets a little cold down here and it holds up the spray booth, as it were. Paint turns into a jelly. It's not the Le Mans one, it's the 2019 version that they came out with. But yeah, I want it to look like the Le Mans one, paint wise. The blue's a little bit too bright, but that's okay. The orange is pretty spot on. It's not wasn't Gulf orange. I used regular orange and put some red in it to darken it up. But yeah, it's not quite Gulf colors, but it's pretty close.
Are you gonna put Gulf decals on it?
I'd have to find some, or see if that Keith Marks guy I've been buying decals from makes any. It's the Heritage Edition. Doesn't have any decals on it. that are golf, but it would be cool to do. But they make Golf Edition GT40 kits, so if I can find some decals out of one of those kits, I might be able to put them on there. That'd be a quick eBay search. I mean, bummer is I got all the stripes that came with the kit that I'm not even going to use because I painted my stripe.
I didn't.
Yeah. Let's see.
Not that good. Yeah, grab the.
It's fine. This needs another coat or two. This is the one Matt's doing. He did it in mica red.
Yeah.
You gonna do black stripes or you still debating?
Still debating. White stripes, black stripes. Don't. I'm still stuck on. I know I'm not doing. What's it?
Gray or silver?
Silver. I don't think.
I think it's gray, silver, red, black. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. I won't do red stripes.
Right. That would be. The only time where that works is if you're doing a black car with flat black stripes.
You put gloss black or flat. Oh, you do flat black stripes on a gloss body.
You do flat stripes on a gloss body.
Okay.
That looks cool. Because it's kind of like a ghost striping.
It's all about try.
Yeah. Well, if all goes well, I should have. Let's see, the plane done by next contest.
Yeah.
GT done, the 71 Charger done, and maybe this GTX. I don't know if the CUDA, maybe the CUDA. Should have at least 4. I don't really want to make more than 3 cars, because I got post 1975, pre 1975, and out of the box are my only categories.
Well, if you get another Tamiya kit, you do curbside.
Because
they don't put if they don't put a motor in it, it's curbside.
Yeah. Problem is Tamiya doesn't make muscle cars.
Yeah.
So I'd have to find a modern one that I liked.
Because like I know my little. Let's see. This little guy has no motor in it at all. So.
Why does curbside mean there's no motor?
I have no idea.
So I still don't really understand that category.
But it's. I was gonna do a kit review on it, but I'll.
There's no pieces to it really. If I remember correctly, there's hardly anything.
That's the size of it.
What scale is that? 130.
1/32.
Yeah, see, that's a weird size. That's a weird scale. What company is that?
Okashima. Huh. So, yeah. So there's a little quick preview of it.
Yeah, I can't really enter more than 3 cars unless I did a custom, which I go back and forth on whether or not that's worth it.
Well, if you get one, you just put a number on, then you have
Racing.
competition.
Yeah, you have competition. Because how custom does it need to be in the custom category? Because I'm competing against other people that have done way more stuff to make it custom. It's not really fair to pick mine where I did one thing.
Not like that. So you can do stock or you can do custom.
Yeah.
Considering that's what it's really looking like, and then you do it like that. That's.
Yeah. I don't come across too many kits like that.
Or stylized, whatever that means. Included in kit, bonus wall mount display.
Really? I don't know if I trust that. It's cool that it actually came with that. Is it actually in there, though?
Yeah, that's the question.
It's the destructions. That's probably not in there. It's been opened.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wah wah. Unless.
Let's see how to build it.
Unless it's that.
No,
No, it's headlights.
I don't think so. This looks pretty intricate. Never mind.
Oh, nothing. You can even build the box for it too.
Build the box?
Yeah.
What?
And let's see, the Archie said stars in there. Okay.
Thought you were shorted.
Now, I believe this is a curbside one too, because I do not see a motor in it, and it looks like the hood is firmly attached. Yeah, it's got mounting points where the hood goes, or where the hood's at. So.
No, I mean, if the hood doesn't open, there's no point in having a motor
Right.
to build. All right. What are the orders of operations on these decals? So I'm gonna say they probably go on before. Yeah, that's stupid. If you put that decal there, you're not gonna be able to. I mean, I guess you could potentially see it, but it's gonna get covered up. All right. Need a boat. Agua. Sip for me. Decal sheet.
Oh wow! You have to cut off the entire front end to do this restylized part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's custom too, really, if you're removing pieces of the car.
Yeah. And then body filler and putty, and then sanded and.
Decal scissors, please, and thank you.
Oh, ready.
I need. The instrument cluster.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
And I will entertain the idea of putting on this tiny one. I'll at least try to do it.
Okay.
Even if you can't read it. It's gonna get covered up.
What's inside the car?
Inside the car, but I'm not putting in the side glass. So.
Oh. Hi, Tammy. Welcome on the mats. Working on the Ford GT buddy build we're doing. Matt's doing his in blue and orange. And I'm doing mine in red. So you can check it out.
Alright, we'll start with the cluster. And if I don't lose this tiny one, there?
Yeah, I think I did. Let that sit
I think
for
it's like a. I think that's. Nah, I take that back because I thought maybe that was where the oil went in. But oil would technically go in here, over there. I'm not sure. I know. I know that part is a thing. I just don't know what it is.
Gotcha.
There's the one at the place that shall not be named has one of those on it.
Yeah, we painting that. That's the same color as what it is in. We ain't gonna do that. Change my mind. Plus, they have a whole bunch of stuff sitting on top of it too.
I think under it one valve covers would be black anyway. You basically it's a whole bunch of black when you open the hood.
Black everywhere.
It's just black plastic sprinkled in with some chrome nuts and bolts. Maybe some blue. Some of them are blue. How fancy. Alright, there you go. You ready to come off there yet? About time to watch Christmas Vacation again.
Oh yeah.
That might be on the docket for this week.
Probably Sunday for us. One of the traditions I do is I always watch White Christmas while decorating the Christmas tree. And then afterwards watch Christmas Vacation. I watched Elf a while back at my mom and dad's.
I don't think we've watched any Christmas movies yet. Well, with Tyler, this is the first week of December. The kids were here. And then when me and Tyler don't have the kids, we don't watch a whole lot of movies. We watch a lot of TV shows together.
Gotcha. We do watch on Disney Plus. We've been watching the Santa Clauses on that, and that's been pretty good.
Yeah, I only really messed with the first one. It kind of. I've seen the other two. Or are you talking about the show?
No, well, the show.
Okay, I haven't really thought about watching the show.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
My beef with the second two movies is they took a lot of the comedy out of it. At least a lot of the adult humor, anyway.
Right.
Kind of dulled it down.
I was not a fan of Martin Short as Jack
Yeah,
Frost.
that one was kind of the whole evil Santa thing. I just don't know. Didn't do it for me. I just watched the first one. Called it. 29. I need 29. We went to see. I don't know if you saw previews for it or not. Violent Night.
Okay.
It's David Harbour from Stranger Things.
Okay.
The cop. He plays Santa Claus while he's delivering presents at his house. There's a break-in / kidnapping, and it's basically Die Hard after that.
Okay.
Where John McClane is Santa. And it's the best thing ever. So basically, one by one, Santa Claus is killing bad guys.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
It's in theaters right now. Submerge. Stop floating. There you go. You got the Prindle on. I'm going to slash the dash. Probably can't see it.
Very close to you. There you go. No, there you go.
The instrument cluster is a decal. Very hard to see because it's a black decal with white and red stuff on it. I'm going to put the GT thing on the center. Radio display. It's supposed to be the radio display, but it has just GT on it. Because this one would have the touchscreen radio.
They have overly complicated this model, and the instructions are not fun.
Which one is this? The artillery?
This is the artillery piece.
And it's complicated?
Yeah.
It's a piece of artillery.
Right.
Why does it need to be that complicated?
No idea. We're gonna give it a shot. Why not?
Do you want / are going to see that Devotion movie?
Planning on it.
Looked pretty good. I have to wait till it hits stream or the internet. You know anybody that was in the Air Force in Korea?
No, but my great uncle drove a supply truck, and one of his big things he used to drive, he would drive dynamite in the hills of Korea. So, pretty crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one to volunteer to drive an explosive around.
And he was known for driving like a bat out of hell too. So that's the other fun part about that little story.
And the other thing is that whenever he bought a car, he'd go and he'd go out for a test drive, and he'd be like, "So, what's top speed of this car?" And then he'd go take it out for a test drive, and he'd come back. He goes, "It's not top speed of this car. I don't want it."
It's like, actually, it only does about $1.20.
Yeah. Said 135, huh? Yeah, it didn't go with 135. Didn't get it up there. It sounded like somebody was shaking a toolbox at 110. Just so you know. That's what he would. He would tell the sales guy that, and be like, "Okay."
There we go. Alright, here's the time. See what happens. Go down. Might be getting another dog here. Semi soon.
Really?
Yeah, some shelter that has some Boston Terriers, little Bingo size
Okay.
dogs. Because Bingo really enjoys when Steph's dog comes over,
Oh,
and
okay.
he gets kind of upset when they go home
Okay.
So,
So you're getting an emotional support dog for your
for the
dog.
dog. Well, not because like, oh well, now we know you can talk, because she stayed with us for quite a while before she moved to her place in South County. So Bingo got accustomed to having a dog, to play with. Because before he wasn't really a very social dog, didn't really care for other dogs up in his business. And like now he's kind of misses it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Well, we were we were talking about getting another dog. Well, kind of before that anyway. We just kind of put off until we felt until we moved, and then until we figured out if Bingo would tolerate sharing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will finally. So we were originally gonna get like a Frenchie or something his size.
Okay.
And it was some shelter that had a bunch of Boston Terriers just born, and they'll be ready to be homed in like January.
Ah, cool.
So we're thinking about it. The adoption fee was semi-reasonable, so.
Nope. Hey, Julian. Welcome on to the mats.
Oh, yeah, I didn't miss that.
We could
Yeah, you can take it off the knee cam.
go back to dual cam. There we go. Matt's working on decals for the instrument cluster for inside his 4GT. And I'm starting a new one. I'm starting a...
Yep, I'm just trying to pick the dang thing off of here because it's so small.
doing a Russian, or excuse me, Soviet field howitzer. So, piece of artillery.
Right, it's off the paper. It is floating in the water. I wish to pick it up. But it won't let me.
Yeah, he's a little bit more aggressive. Let's go blue.
And want to pick up. Oh yeah. Come on. Go back to the Come on. It's so tiny. Pick it up. There we go. We have it on the tweezers. It's on the piece.
Nice.
Can we position it? That's the question. Hoi. Alright, where's the little...
So, Antran, what you up to? Oh, how's my wrist? Wrist is fine. Karate's going well. We're actually getting ready to start a new type of karate called Kempo Karate. It's more of in the self-defense, close-in fighting kind of style, as opposed to being in a certain stance and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of excited. And working on studying for my black belt.
Alright, it's on there.
The little tiny one?
Yeah.
Nice. You're a better man than me.
Alright, then we'll put this white piece over top of it. That way you won't be able to see it. Alright. that's on there. This is about to go. Alright, we need to hook the decal behind the white piece. Alright, it's on there. AX. That's not where that goes. Alright, let's look here. It needs to be XF2 flat white. It's already flat white.
Yes, this is.
Alright, that's on there. You put the. No, that's not a decal. I thought there was a decal that went on the steering wheel. It's not. It is molded to the steering wheel.
Yep.
All these Brembo stickers, but never told you to put them on there. Did it and just not realize it? Oh yeah, I did. So they have it on the front ones and the back ones, or just the front ones?
Well, Andrew, I hope we get to see you at Christmas time. I didn't know they've talked about possibly snow Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
I believe that when I see it.
Yeah, when it shows up.
Yeah, we have a white Christmas in what, 2012?
Right. 10 years ago?
Yeah. Well, I might as well do that too since I'm right here. Original Brembo sticker decals.
Where are those
White
going?
ones and black ones. They go on.
Oh, on the.
Right there.
Okay.
In there.
Gotcha.
I think I want the black ones. We've been busy prepping for Christmas, writing a marriage encounter talk for our meeting Friday, etc. My college friend Michelle from New Jersey came to visit.
Nice. You have been busy. Yesterday I went down with school down to St. Peter and Paul soup kitchen and served dinner to about 125 homeless people. It was definitely interesting.
Alright, put the Brembo decals on the brake rotor, or not rotor, calipers. They just want me to paint the inside of this clear piece silver and the outside of it body color, but I don't understand really why. I don't know if it what the heck it even is supposed to be, let alone agree that it needs to be painted. I think I'm just gonna leave the beat.
You're like, yeah.
Mm.
CSI, how many hours did you do that? The homeless feeding of the homeless.
We were there for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was quite interesting. But glad we got to do it. I've never done it before, so it was really cool.
How come you sink to the bottom? The other ones floated on the top. There's one. Oh, I forgot to put a drop of the setting solution in here.
Want some? Or are you almost?
No, I only got one done. Shit, I hadn't done it. On the dash ones. Just realized I didn't.
Nate was watching.
There's two.
So I said I was gonna do this, so I'm gonna do this now, since we have a couple more people watching on the YouTube. Show you this cool little contraption we got. So we'll do the computer key. There we go. This right here, I and Matt both got one of these. This was printed at my school by Janet King. She is our technology coordinator. As I always joke around, she's Janet King, the techno queen. But this has been 3D printed, and these are glue holders. So thank you, Janet, from Monmouth Mats. We appreciate it.
Yes, very much.
Yes, Matt got his tonight. I've had mine for a couple days, but it prevents the glue from tipping over. So just to do, let's see, we'll go back to the dual cam. And it is perfectly set up for the square Tamiya glue and the hexagonal. Would you say hexagonal? Hexagon?
Yeah.
Okay. Orange glue just slides right on in, and they will not tip over now. So anybody who has done modeling and used Tamiya glue has knocked it across their bench. There's a reason why this is all green, because on the other side is a grid, and half the grid's melted off because I spilled Tamiya glue across it. So, thank you, Janet. We love them.
If you ever need a side hustle.
Yeah. We know people that would want these.
There's three. The last one off here.
Everything's got seam lines on them.
Time to buy a metal barrel.
Yeah. That tank I did the review on has a metal barrel.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice. Like, thank you.
I think it's gonna be my summer project. So speaking of summer projects, might see if anybody would like to put some input in on doing a group build. That's normally a generalized topic, and then everybody tries to build something within that topic. Now, it's not really a narrowed topic. It's pretty wide, but just throwing that out there. So you can message us, private message us, comment, do it on Facebook. We'll probably put it up here soon. Which is something to, something kind of different. Do something from the 1970s, and then we could have
stuff I'm already building fits into.
Yeah, and then you have Vietnam and stuff like that we can do, and all that. So.
There we go. Those are on there. Come on, let go. There we go. Alright, back to the dash.
Dun, dun, dun.
Short 3-hour tour detour. Put this top piece on here and drop it several times. First. Oops. What's that? Joanne says, that's cool and much needed. Are either of you or your students making a model to give as a Christmas gift? I am not.
I am not. I don't think any of my students are. I did have some students that finished some stuff, though. I was quite proud of them. You have sink marks and seams all over.
You'll make Jim right.
Look at that. Check out that sink mark.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's bad. There's a divot inside that piece of plastic. That is a sink mark. That is nasty and will need to be sanded and will need to be filled and then sanded again, and yeah, that's going to be fun. But it is also Russian, so it could also just be, it's a Russian piece of artillery.
It fires, that's all we guarantee.
You point, you load, you pull trigger. Move on.
Alright, that top dash pad piece is on there. It's looking nice. I'd like to get something for you, Clark. Something real nice.
That's right. Does Tyler drink coffee?
No.
No.
Steph drinks coffee.
Steph drinks coffee. Okay.
Yeah, no one in the house drinks coffee, but we have to have a coffee pot for all the people that come over that drink coffee.
Gotcha. Specifically your future mother-in-law.
Yeah. My dad drinks coffee too.
Gotcha.
He doesn't have to have it, he just likes it. Alright, that's done. Let me Google some pictures of the interior real quick. Alright, let's see. Uh, 2019.
More vague on the placement of this.
Yes.
any more vague. Goodness.
Interior. Let's turn up the brightness a little bit on this bad boy. Come on, phone.
Alright.
Yeah, the dash is like a carbon fiber.
Okay.
Technically, that piece over there, on this particular one, that piece is not actually white. It's the piece behind it that's white. I might put some gray in some spots.
Hello, all who are watching Mom with Mats on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, there's a better picture of the interior as a whole.
Gotcha.
I might do just the top of this in gray.
Okay. What shade would you like to use?
Yeah, a darker gray.
Like a neutral gray? Or do you want to go... Let's see...
What's that XF63?
That is German gray.
I like that. I kind of like that one.
We got dark gray.
I think I'll do dark gray. That German gray is almost black.
That's a green.
Ah, here's one that looks like ours. That's white.
Oh, okay.
There's options apparently. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll leave the top of it black, but I'll do this second tier in this this dark gray, just to kind of break up the monotony of it. Same with the steering wheel. I'm gonna try to do that. Alright, that'll do for now. We get out the tiny brush.
Tiny Rush. Alright, hey, there's more people. We got 5.
That's my semi-gloss cut. Alright, I want
Welcome everyone, Mom with the Mats.
this one here.
Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, pop in the chat, say hi. Matt's working on the Ford GT. I'm working on some Russian artillery.
I'm working on the dash. Just got done assembling it and putting decals on it. Now I'm going to use some dark gray and kind of just change it up a little bit because it's a lot of black.
If you've got any questions for us, post them up in the chat. What we're doing, how we're doing it, all that. Let's see, I got 6.
We'll see. Next year, Mark will be going to the same school Mel was, so at least one should be awake to wake the other one up.
Gotcha.
Because Mark's a morning person anyway, so. Alright, that's looking kind of nice.
Kind of pretty.
Probably have to any update on when the Aldi's gonna open?
They're saying after the first of the year.
Oh, they said before.
Yeah. So I think they're right on target.
It's looking nice and done on the outside.
They got signage hanging on the inside and all that. So
I need it. I need it now. I saw today on Missourians Facebook they want to put a roundabout there at the stoplight right outside of our subdivision.
at Progress and
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
A roundabout there.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about sitting there for
Or not at the light, but where Progress meet Denmark and over to Aldi.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Right
do what
there.
they did at the college, but over on this side. I'm for that because
Yeah.
that is a pain in the butt
Yeah.
if you're stuck at that stop sign.
Forever. Yeah.
So that I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Let's do that. Does anyone in our neighborhood go caroling as a group? When we were younger, we used to do that with Alan's college friends in Kirkwood.
Not that I know of. It would be fun though. Big thing in our neighborhood right now is that they're starting a new subdivision right outside of our subdivision, and it's come with a mix of
Mixed reviews.
mixed reviews.
Mixed opinions, as it were.
Yes, because what they're doing is they're actually cutting down an entire tree line, and people are not liking that.
Meh. You want progress and growth, or do you want to become a ghost town? It's like, I'm not going to be living there. What do I care? Trees are going to fall down eventually anyway. What do they call that? St. Andrews Meadows or
Yes.
something like that.
Yep, St. Andrews Meadows by McBride and Sons. We'll see how they do in Union. Hey, there's Janet. She was on a little bit ago.
There. I just did that little pad there and then a little channel there.
Nice.
Just give it a little bit of something extra.
That is not very shallow.
Oh, I saw the first trailer they're doing of that 90s show
Okay.
with Foreman and Red and Kitty.
Uh-huh.
And it's the grandkids that are hanging out in the house in the basement and all that. It
Gotcha.
looks pretty funny.
I got it.
Coming out on Netflix sometime next couple months. I don't know if you were a fan of that 70s show, but
Every once in a while.
it was one of the family favorites growing up. Progress can be a mixed bag. Yes, it can. Because everyone has their own idea of what should be going on. You just can't please everybody, so.
Yep.
I want to know what the heck's the deal with the Reekers that's still not
Still
being
coming
developed.
soon?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right there next to the laundromat.
Yeah. What's up with that?
That's laundromat coming soon. Has been that way for 5 years. Tees just needs to buy it, knock down the wall, and just
Expand their dining room. Yeah. Hey, we went there not too long ago, and Tyler had these pulled pork nachos there. Those were good. And they weren't really. Because the first time we went there, we were underwhelmed with the food. So I can't remember what she had, but I had like a Philly cheesesteak there, and it wasn't that good. And I had a spicy chicken sandwich there last time, and it was pretty good too. It was pretty good as well as their nachos were. So I guess it depends on what you're ordering there, or who's cooking that day, or what. But
All right, so that's supposed to go there. That's supposed to go there. Oh, that's supposed to go like that. Okay. Why do we need to paint that gunmetal when that's gonna be inside that hole?
cuz I don't know. Squeeze me.
It's gonna go on that side.
Michael Gaines, are those scissors you're using as sprue cutters? Do they just look like scissors?
Oh,
If you're
these.
talking, yeah, those or these?
These are amazing. These are my orange-handled scissors by Frisker. They're number 4, and they chew through sprue and all that, cuts clean and all that. They will set you back about $17, but I'm going to say I've had these for probably 6 years, and they're still razor sharp. So, highly recommend them. So, orange-handled scissors by Friskers. Good question, Michael. Thanks for joining us, by the way.
Say these are. If you're talking about these are we were just using to cut decals off.
Those are also Frisker too. So
Fisker.
Frisker.
It's the gray piece.
What it actually is it's a seam ripper. So
Yeah.
you can open it up and lock it in, and then you just take it and just run it right across whatever you're cutting. But I liked them because it had that nice sharp little point on it to really get into those little nooks and crannies for decals. Alright, let's see. We got that piece.
So he uses those. I use these.
Yeah.
Because they're very low profile.
Let's see, where is 4B? I guess that's 4B.
4B or not 4B?
Looks like a handle of some sort. That's gonna have something on the top. Just say don't cut that piece off.
Michael says, I'll have to look for those. My flush cutters won't work well. My flush cutters work well, but not for everything.
Yeah.
You get them at Michael's? No?
Yep.
Michael's.
Michael's Hobby Lobby. Wait for you to get a discount and then use it. It's actually a college friend of mine. He was in a bunch of the history classes that I was in back in the day. Michael, did you get a degree in history? I can't remember. We had a professor. She taught American History 1. And she would dress up as characters and talk to the class about stuff and everything. And one of her favorite ones was she'd dress up as a Native American, and then she'd start burning peyote inside the classroom. I sure did. Awesome. Mike, you remember Mary Ellen Rowe?
Nah, man. Not doing anything with it. Yeah, well, you know. Happens to the best of us.
I say, I'm a school teacher. Dr. Rowe was awesome. Yes, she was. Yeah, this could have easily been one piece instead of all this other craziness they're giving me.
There it is, the part that connects the two.
Yeah, nice.
I like it. Alright. I'm happy with that.
Oh, I didn't get to go on that one.
Alright, let me see
that's-
about this steering wheel business.
Yeah, that piece is going to get broke off, so we're going to circle that right there.
Is in her fur trade class.
Ah, gotcha. I didn't take that one. I focused on ancient and medieval stuff, and let's see. What was the other good one I took? Took Modern Germany and the Nazi Experience with Dr. Toomey. That was fun. With his graduate assistants that we became because like Gestapo.
Hofstadter from Hogan Tears all the time.
A little bit. He's a short little guy. You give him.
What is this man doing here?
Yep.
Cut there. Dr. Death.
Yes. Death by lecture.
Ah. The long-winded ones.
Alright. Yay. There's the breach for it.
Alright, that's the turn signals.
1, 2, 3.
Here's the column.
There we go. There's the breach of this artillery piece. Made out of 4 other pieces. It's about, let's see, not even a ½ inch high. And there's 4 pieces right in this little spot, right there. 4 things.
Yep. Just drop,
So anybody working on anything tonight?
drop this, drop that. Dropping everything. You fit in there very nicely. Like that. And you go in there like that. I think we'll just glue together and paint you as an assembly. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me.
Same as me. Works for me. Works for you.
If I glue that, then no, I can continue on. No reason for me to switch over anyway. I thought I had nothing to do after that, but now I can work on the seats. Alright, let that dry. I get a piece of funny that you're working on artillery. I'm working on some Civil War soldier painting practice.
Oh, nice.
Interspersed with putting together some Civil War. Cool. Is he on the group?
Yes.
Post some progress pics up when you're done. All right. Let's cut out the main body of your interior. I will spray paint this flat black for matte. Probably I need more matte black anyways. Grab some of that. I don't know why we need 6 attachment locations for this rather large interior piece. Alright. Let me Google the seats. I think they're just cloth, not anything particularly special about them. Come on, Google. Or phone. Or Google's fault.
That.
Google interior seat pics. What was it? Where are the seats? Alright, they're black cloth, but this bit here is
So, Michael, you get one of these. It's a seam scraper. Takes the seam lines out of barrels when they're not metal.
There's one. There's the two. Technically, on a real one, the white parts of the seats are actually black. But I kind of like the white.
Kind of offsets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks nicer.
I left mine like that too.
Yeah.
Because then you're just looking into black on black.
Yeah, you're looking black on black, which is fine on certain things. But I think I'm going to paint. So I'm looking at this picture here, and it kind of looks like the pieces that connect the headrest. They look like they're that gray.
Mm-hmm.
So I might do that, and it look kind of. I have to find a different picture.
So this one is made by Citadel.
Looks like this one's gray too. I might do the center console in that gray.
Nice.
That picture there kind of looks like it's a
That kind of color.
carbon fiber material. So I might do that, and that will buffer. It'll be a nice buffer.
How hard is it to replace carbon fiber?
I mean, it just snaps on or bolts on like anything else. It's not really. There's not really a difficulty.
Okay.
It's because it's carbon fiber. It's carbon fiber, but it feels and operates like plastic.
Okay. I was always wondering about that. Is it really
It's just lighter.
Okay, but is it stronger?
Yes, because it's like a weaved
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Alright. That's going to go up in there. That'll go up in there. Bridge goes like that.
The seam scripper would be helpful, he says.
No, that's wrong. It goes like that. That's goes on top. That goes on the bottom.
Let's see what's going on in my group chat.
Too bad.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, definitely.
Slide it all apart so we can paint it all up later. Michael, what kind of glue do you use? How's everybody doing tonight? Got some people in the chat now. We got 5 people in chat. So make sure you pop in, say hi. You're watching Mom with the Mats, our weekly show. You can follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. I'm just trying to spread the model love of this amazing hobby. I'm a history teacher. Matt here is the auto technician still?
Yeah, I mean, I won't be offended if someone refers to me as a mechanic.
Okay. You do stuff to automobiles that I stand in awe and be like, and this is why I take it to you and not fix it myself.
There's definitely a sort that should should not work on their own stuff.
And I am one of those people.
Especially nowadays, because a little mistake costs you a lot of money. Michael uses Mr. Cement and Extreme Power CA, both from Hobby Lobby.
Gotcha. Can't stand the smell of Mr. Cement.
Joanne says Alan called and says hi to both of us.
Ah.
I think we're going to do that again. We're just going to paint, glue this down, and paint this as in the same detail as needed.
Yeah, he uses this stuff.
Doesn't smell doesn't bother me any. What smell of that one?
That hasn't bad.
No?
No.
I think it's pretty potent. Is this one
Yeah. So that. Yeah.
okay. That's I was like, well, why does that one sit like that and this one doesn't have a little nub?
Right.
That's just how it is. Alright, where are the white pieces?
I have it because one of my students was using it and he knocked it off and dropped the thing in there. Well, it's in the process of dissolving the paintbrush. Yeah, so Michael, don't knock your paintbrush into it, and just because I can't fish it out, and it's slowly melting and dissolving the paintbrush. Duran says, Matt, do you repair vehicles at your house or at a particular shop?
Shop. I don't bring work home.
Yeah.
Keeps me sane.
Would you like to hype said shop?
Hmm?
Would you like to hype said shop?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Work at Silvert's Automotive in Eureka. Great family-owned business and just best people I've worked for so far in my career. And we are always busy. They do auto body and automotive repair. Started out as just a body shop, and then in 2016 they decided to add on an automotive repair section, and they're in the process of building the second shop
Ooh, where at?
right there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's more room.
Oh, just adding on?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
adding on. Alright, let's see how these fit. Oh, rather nicely. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Everything fits really good. forget.
No 34 either.
Did you forget about that, or did you just hadn't gotten that far?
Oh, which one?
The GTM goes on the headrest.
No, I
On
didn't do
both
that.
seats.
I didn't know.
Both. I did both. It started with me helping Dad rebuild farm tractors growing up. And then I had the opportunity to go to a Votex class in high school, junior and senior year. And then a couple months after I graduated, I started directly at a tech school. So technically both. All right. Let's see the last couple of pieces here. A18.
Somebody swiped out the artillery shells out of it.
Oh, not in here?
They're not in there. One should be right there, and one should be up here, and they're not there. They didn't fall off.
They needed them bad.
Yep. They did more than I did.
I didn't grow up on a farm. It was farmland, and we had enough for land to play around with some tractors on. It wasn't a farm that did anything. Didn't have livestock or anything like that. Alright, let's just glue these together. There's also some sort of clear piece that goes in there. I'm not sure what.
Here's the back window.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No, Herman. North of the river in Herman. I don't know why we had a Herman address when we were closer to Big Spring / Rhineland. I don't make the postal codes.
Let's see. How are you doing? You're doing good. You're doing good.
There's that. Either of you do any scratch building or detail parts? Only if I break something or lose something. But most of the time, no.
I would say most of the time, no. I have done photo etch stuff like cockpits and stuff like that, but nothing majorly scratch built.
I almost had to scratch build some exhaust because I lost some, but then I found a replacement / donor kit at the last swap meet I was at, which I was happy about because I didn't really want to build exhaust. Because I know I can't build it as good as as the part it's supposed to have looks like, so I don't have the time nor really the know-how to build my own parts. I'm sorry, these seats don't look comfortable. Trying to add, he says, I'm trying to add padded seat to my artillery limber. My creativity is not getting me there. Yeah, best thing I would say is YouTube other people is custom stuff and then try and see what they did to do it. Alright, those are in. C35. It's gotta get pedals. That looks like pedals. That's gonna be on the gray. On the gray screen. This goes on here. Nicely linked. Oop, I ripped it off. There we go. That's glued, that's glued.
Sure, you're doing the white interior on it?
No,
No? Okay.
no white. I just assembled it all before I painted it black. This is no, I want black and semi-gloss black. You are black. Therefore, you're all getting one shade of black.
There you go. There's the motor of the Ford GT. That's it. Just this on top.
That's technically instructions tell you to paint, leave those white.
Do the white.
That instructions tell you to leave those white.
Yeah.
Do the one. Does say to paint that X32. Which is, yes. Titanium silver. So it does tell you to do that.
Let's just take a look. See.
All right. I believe I can fly. No. This is gonna go. Where's my dash? It's over here. It's gonna go in there like that.
Borrow that back for a second.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I will brush paint this. And you get another pair of these, I think.
Yeah.
Got one pair, but you could use like two. 2 or 3 or 7.
Yes, yes you can.
Use semi-gloss black.
Oh yeah, Windows dummy.
Yeah.
Windshield, all that be in there.
I'm surprised they didn't give you a GT decal for the steering wheel. Alright.
Excuse me.
Appears to be a rumbly in your tumbly.
Yeah. So, Michael, one thing I was thinking, I did make a blanket, or not a blanket, but a cover for a canopy for a P-51 Mustang, and I made that out of, there it is, out of Milliput. It's a 2-part epoxy. You equal parts, mix it together, turns it into almost like a clay, self-hardening. Amazing. I also got a couple of different versions of it. I got silver gray, superfine, and then the standard, which is kind of a grayish green color. Easy to mold and sculpt, so you might be able to do something like that for the padded seat. So I know you can, and you can also use like sculpting tools with it to make it look more real.
Guys are painted. We'll spray paint that later this week.
Alright, getting closer.
Done with that.
Curious on the real one, does it really say powered by Ford on the side of it?
Yeah,
It does.
and will indeed say that. Why?
No, I just figured if it was one of those things that you couldn't see, or if it was one of those where it was like, yeah, kind of doesn't really say that, or just doing it just to kind of, hype it some more. I would skip it, but then I remembered it's got an open engine bay that you can look into it, so I'll make sure those get put
Oh,
on it.
that's right. These have doors. I'll paint the door. No, I'll cut them off the screws and paint them separate. I'm trying Tamiya putty over a thin piece of basswood. It's so small it may be difficult to shape, but we'll see when the putty is dry.
Okay. Is it the stuff?
That's all. What are y'all's preferred paints? Tamiya and Vallejo model color. And next summer I'm going to try some lacquer base paints.
That's yours. That's yours.
Yes, it is that stuff.
Okay. Make sure when you think it's dry, wait longer. Because if it doesn't completely cure, it will just crumble when you sand it. Speak from experience. Not fun experience.
Thanks for the tip.
No problem. That's what we're here for. And if you have a question and we don't know the answer, we'll find an answer and then we will post up in the Facebook group. Khaki green, huh? Alright. On the outside, 308, which is 308 is green.
Alright, let's see. There is a door. Here is a door.
Yeah, there's a certain way you gotta just get it on and then hold your mouth just right to get it in there.
Just trying to figure out where their sand sits.
See, just all of a sudden it's like, oh, there it is.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I will say their instructions are that leave a little bit to be desired.
Yes.
Fit is fine.
Yeah, I want dark sea gray.
There's window. There's two dough. Two doughs. Do you glue your no?
What?
I say if you glue your interior to your chassis.
No joke.
Oh yeah, here's this piece. That painted but did not sand. Is it playoff time in football yet?
A couple weeks. I think the last regular season game is the first weekend of January. So
Is the Chiefs' schedule between now and
pretty very favorable.
thought they were gonna lose the lead there against Buffalo or not Buffalo. Denver the other night.
Yeah. Yep, thought so too.
Which I'm like, come on. I looked at I looked at Denver's record this season. I'm like, really?
Sir, there's a little, can you grab the other pallet that's over there? Right there. Thank you.
Okay. That's not bad. I'll leave these off until I. Okie dokie. Who particularly want to start on the engine?
It's easy.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta paint. Not the one now, right? Yeah, I need to not be painting. They're supposed to be dry. But there's stuff I can glue on the other ones, so I will do that for the remainder of our
Remainder of our time.
The interior is the dash is done, minus the steering columns. It's probably close to being dry. But I'm going to detail the steering wheel Make it a little less black. The interior is assembled, minus the doors. So I'm gonna paint those separate from the interior. And do any detailing that I want to do. Put this back in here. Make sure this is inside all the way. That's not quite got it done with these.
Okay.
That'll be dry later. Alright, let's pop this one open real quick and assemble the engine, because I have a lot of that already repainted the other week. Most of it's in this little baggie. Alright, I don't. Where are the valve covers?
Michael, do you brush paint or airbrush?
There's that. Carburetors.
Good black up there. That's nice. German gray.
He's really needing to get an airbrush. Brush painting is very limiting, not bad for 28mm stuff, but terrible for airplanes.
Yes. Well, when you're ready to buy, we can give you some suggestions and some input on that too.
Or you can not fall off like a stay.
Yeah, pardon my reach. Black. I had black. Knew I had it.
Paint the other side of that, so I'm not gonna put that. So we'll do that. exhaust because I need to paint the transmission. These manifolds are kind of too big. Really fit where they're supposed to. No, I can put those on here because I need to paint that. Put the distributor on. Now this was the one piece that I was confused on because there's not a spot dedicated.
For the distributor? Or for...
Yeah, there's not a hole for it. It just kind of glues onto a flat surface, which is done. It just kind of goes on there like that. There's not a hole for it.
Oh.
So we use the quick setting for that. And didn't hold long enough. Alright, the valve covers, carburetors, and the distributor. This still needs to be finished painting because I only did the front side. Don't want to put those on yet. I think I'm putting this stuff on. Does this go on the accessories or does it go on? Okay, it goes on the back side. It's a power steering pump. Looks like a power steering pump. I have a half moon key. I see the half moon key, but it doesn't fit in the hole.
Uh-oh.
Are there two half moon keys? No, only one.
Okay, we're up to 6 people watching. Wow, it's almost 10 o'clock. We have 6 people watching. Okay.
Too late.
Yeah, our date. We have real jobs, so we have to get up early and stuff like that.
Oh no. Half Moon Key's over here. This looked like it was.
What's a Half Moon Key?
The hole in that
Okay.
is a half moon.
Oh, okay. That was actually a real, like, part
No.
on the car.
Some cranks have keyways, but they're not half moon shaped. But a lot of times on these kits, there'll be keyways like that. So make sure you don't put something on upside down.
Gotcha.
Big old piece of flashing. Alright. Which way is up?
H77 here. Tire black. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Tires are black?
Tires black. We're good.
Come on. Don't be keyed if you don't fit. That's as bad as fit as that's gonna fit. Don't fit on the dang. This is T12.
That, cut those off.
Alright. We're gonna have to mess with that later. Put these back in the baggie. Careful to put the union in the baggie. Alright. It's time to sign off.
Ah, yes. Alright. Well, thank everybody for watching. Here on Mom of the Mats. We'll click it over to the computer cam here. There we go. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Don't know about what's going to be happening over the next couple weeks with the holidays and all that, but we'll keep you posted on Facebook. Make sure to follow us on Facebook. Make sure if you're getting into modeling, make sure you join us so you can post up your works in progress and all that. We are thinking about coming up with maybe some group builds over the course of next year. So, we'll take all kinds of ideas. Those tend to be kind of broad kind of topics. So, we'll take all kinds of feedback. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. If we're not here next week, we'll have a video up. Either Matt working on his.
Yeah, I'll try to film the next episode this Saturday.
Okay. That's of his CUDA. And then I might have one up of my surprise that I haven't started posting up yet. So take a look at that. I'll try to get some kit reviews up too. So that's what you'll be looking forward to. So even when it's going to be frigid cold down here in the Matt Cave, we'll still have some content out there for you to take a look at and enjoy. So appreciate you watching. Thanks for commenting. Welcome to all of our new people. Let's see, and people have been around for a long time. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, this has been Mom with the Mats. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And guess what? Model on, everybody. See ya. Bye bye.